what I will do is I'll take a slight detour and go down the B184 through the Fifield. Technical bit of road, lovely to ride, actually very quick if you ride it quickly, but it's very technical, really enjoyable to ride. So we're in the National, coming up here, and we're going to take the next left. So while I was talking there, I wasn't paying particular attention to my position on the road, but I didn't really need to because we were going still quite slowly. So taking the next left, then we're onto a very technical 6 miles of road. 4 miles, I think it's actually 6 to the end where we're going to. But just turning left here, a little bit of gravel in the centre of the road. So now I can see across to the left. I've got a lovely view into where the black barn is. So looking through here, tucking over to the left. And again, I'm going to stay left, slow written on the road, just staying left. Coming to the centre line, but ready to move away if anything comes the other way. Again, motorcycles coming through there will cut the corner, as will cars. Slow here, there's a junction on the right, just coming into view. No one in the junction, so I can tuck over to the left. Just following the road ahead, again tucking over to the left. The foliage limits the actual view, so it means that where you could go faster, you can't now because you can't see. You can't go where your eyes haven't been before. So if you can't see, you must assume the worst, that something's there. Series of bends. Going to tuck over to the left here, back to third gear, just staying left. Around we go. Back to the centre line again, ready to give up space if anything comes into view. Pushing hard on that left bar, getting back to the left side to open up the right-hander and accelerating smoothly through. Here I'm just going to straight line this little bit. Coming through the turn. Oncoming, I've got 2 vehicles and a road sign warning of a series of bends. So there's a third vehicle, a motorcycle, there's a group of them. Going in late and deep, pushing hard on the bar, get back to the left side. Coming round, just staying away from the gravel at the edge there. Just watching in case the Porsche comes past the cyclist. And again, another bend where I don't want to be out on the white line. So staying well away and accelerating out. Lots of gravel at the edge here at the moment. Again, we haven't had much rain. There's not been a lot of traffic, so it's all built up. Just coming around to the left. Land Rover doing an overtake and just not getting on with it. People just come out, roll along there. Don't think about the possibility of something else coming the other way. We just have to make an adjustment to our speed to allow for their incompetence. So just coming through here, not going to straight line, lots of oncoming vehicles, got 3 or 4 bikes here. Just going to pick up a left-hand position here. The road's a little bit lumpy and bumpy. Series of bends. So again, coming down here, just picking up that right-hand side, trying to get a view through the bushes. There are some vehicles coming. I saw a flash of metal. Just coming in, push hard now to get back to the left side for the right-hander, just holding a steady throttle. Big lump there, just avoiding that. And then accelerating away. Coming down into the 50 limit, so I've only got to lose 10 miles an hour. Just easing down. So we're approaching the village of Fifield, so again, just letting the road do the work, let the bike do the work, looking at all the hazards. You know, you're not often dealing with just one hazard on a motorcycle. So up ahead I've got a cyclist, what if he wants to turn right just by that yellow building that you can see in the yellow fronted building? There is a little junction. Yeah, so I'm just going to give him a bit of room. If he looks over his shoulder, he'll get a toot on the horn. So there's the little road, and that's quite a popular little run through to the village of Morton. Just a little bit hot through the 30 there, just doing 33 on the rate on my sat nav, so probably doing a little bit more on the speedo. Just easing through. It's amazing how something as simple as talking can interrupt your concentration, so just bear that in mind. When someone's on a mobile phone in a vehicle, they really haven't got any attention left to do anything else. So just holding position here, car on the near side, just rolling past. So not had much opportunity to do an overtake today, so very disappointing. Everything's going the other way, not in our direction. Bike doing an overtake through a junction, a bit stupid really. No need to do it, he's in a 30 limit. This guy's doing, it's a 50 limit, the guy on the KTM and the Triumph there, all well over 80 miles an hour in the 40. Sorry, in the 50, well over 80 miles an hour. Just holding 50 mile an hour around here. Coming back to the centre line, the next bend up ahead is a left-hand bend. Warning here of a junction on the near side and farm vehicles. So no point in moving over to the left. I need to stay to the right. Opens up the junction and gives me a view here into the national speed limit. Checking the mirrors, no one behind, and away we go up to the national. Staying away from the phase 1000. And coming down to a new roundabout, and I intend to take the second exit straight ahead, but it's quite a wide roundabout and it's offset slightly to the left, so when I go in here I'm going to use the left hand apex, a late middle apex, to give me a good wide exit onto that left hander. Just coming round, just a very late exit and away. Staying over to the left, 50 limit, and then just out of sight around the corner there should be a 30 mile an hour restriction sign, judging by the number of houses. There you go. And another Suzuki GSX-R coming down there, an old S-Rad, followed by a Thundercat. Car waiting to turn right, thank you for waiting. Just nice and wide away from the parked vehicles, little convenience store there, so people going in and out all the time. And at the roundabout ahead we're going to turn right, marked Harlow A414 in the M11. So right indicator on, getting ready for this right turn. Nice early look, got two bikes coming round from the opposite direction. Going to roll in between the Range Rover and the Mercedes. Nice and easy. And we're in a fairly long 30. Goes outside the village, and the 30 changes to a national about halfway through the next right hand curve. So a warning sign there for a school to the right, and warning ahead as well for a series of bends for 1 1/4 miles, is it? 1 3/4 miles. Lovely little bit of road. So it goes from 30 to 50, and the 50 extends for about, I would say, best part of a mile, and then it goes back to national. So unlikely that we'll get an overtake in the 50. Just a solid white line system, so there's no point in me even thinking about moving up to a pre-overtake position. Might as well sit back, think about where the white line system might end. Look at the geographical and the topographical features. When would you say it would be safe to overtake? Exits from bends is one, past the top of a hill. Again, I don't need the view here, so I don't need extreme. So just at these speeds, I'm quite happy going between 2 and 4. Now I need a little bit of view here because I need to extend my view through this long corner. I've got cyclists up ahead, so I'm tucking over left. I've got a Vauxhall there trying to come past. Brake lights up ahead. Again, as a cyclist, people not knowing how to deal with them. Now, if I was a car driver, would I want to overtake at that position? Probably not. The first one, yes. The second vehicle, no. You just followed through. Again, you've only got to get someone coming the other way. They're unsighted to you overtaking a cyclist. It's got potential. Really has got potential. Just holding back in this 50 limit. National speed limit sign just came into view on the right there, and now you can see the one on the left. So I'm going to be looking across the fields to see what the traffic flow is like. Is there an overtake? Might even be able to get one through the next big right-hand bend. The view is good. Nothing coming down the hill from North Weald. We'll be okay. So looking across the field. Got one car up there on side lights, and then it's clear. So the overtake is on. Most people would think you're mad, but this overtake is actually very safe. There's nothing coming. Through we go. Just climbing up the hill now towards North Weald Village. Cyclist on the left. Again, a cycle route goes off to the right here. Quite a popular route for cyclists, but we're well enough away from the junction not for it to be a problem. Just coming around the left-hander. Trying to find some grip. The road surface here, which is chip and tarred a few years ago, is now very polished, so you've only got tarmac, the actual asphalt, rather than the actual grip from the chips. So you've just got to be careful. It's not as grippy as you might think. Staying on the grippier part there through the right-hander. Just taking up position away from the entrance to the golf club on the left. Blake's Hall Golf Club. Again, golf clubs have opened, so reopened, so we've got to be a little bit cautious. 2 bikes coming down. And we're going to take the second exit straight ahead at the roundabout, which requires the use of the right-hand lane. So just coming up behind the Volvo. Rolling in, plenty of time. Just indicating left there for the Mercedes. Now, here's the opportunity to get past the Volvo. Use the performance of the bike up to 60 miles an hour out of the junction. Again, it's like I said, hunting down prey animals. Pick on the sick, the weak, and the elderly. Road's a little bit bumpy. No one in the near side junction, just 4 bikes parked up there. No one in the right-hand lay-by, just 4 vehicles on my side of the road, and then 2 coming up towards me. So as we come down here, we're gradually overhauling the vehicles in my lane, so we might get the opportunity of an overtake out of the roundabout. So lots of brake lights there from the cars, still travelling too close to one another, particularly the white BMW at the back here is right up the chuff of the black vehicle in front. And people won't get overtakes if they're following so close because they won't be able to see. They're blinded by the other vehicle. So just going to come in here. We're going to take a wide exit on the exit, so a late apex. gives me the view. Have I got enough view? I certainly haven't got space to go in between the BMW and the black car, even for a fleeting stay. But the second to third vehicle, there is room. So I might get 2 vehicle overtake here. But again, need quite a bit of space. I need a good view. Oncoming vehicle says no to me. And I could still do it, but I would have to break the speed limit to get in there. So no point, just going to back off. I'm just going to drop back to a following distance and then have a look at the possibility of an overtake out of this right hand bend. So I'm just going to go over to the left just to extend my view slightly, but as I move up you'll see me move to the offside of the vehicle. Yeah, because that's going to give me the view and the possibility to get on the power quickly. Just moving across to the outside. No overtake opportunity there with the oncoming 4x4. And again, I would need quite a lot of power to get past the 2 vehicles, so I'm just going to drop back. Sometimes when you're looking for overtakes, people pressure themselves into doing them. Yeah, better to show a bit of restraint. Remember, overtakes are either 100% on or they're 100% off. There is no percentage game in overtakes. If you play the percentage game, eventually your number will come up. Yeah, and you'll get it wrong. So make sure it's dead safe to do it. Just holding back here, going to pick up the right lane at the entrance to the roundabout to go towards Harlow. So I'm going to be up behind the Citroen. Lights are changing, so just rolling around, just making sure people know where I am. Traffic lights ahead changing, unless anyone changes lanes last minute, and I'm watching the BMW here, just easing down, gently coming to a stop.